Hello and welcome back to our channel where we provide helpful tips and information related to buying and selling real estate. Today we're going to be talking about home staging and why it is so important to stage your home before you put it on the market. So before we get into the video, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. And if you're new here, my name is Eleah Sims. I'm part of the Gateway Realty team in Melfort, Saskatchewan. So before we talk about why you should stage your home, let's first talk about what home staging is. Home staging is the process of preparing your home for sale by making it as appealing as possible to potential buyers. So this involves decluttering, depersonalizing your space, moving around furniture, maybe adding some decor, and making any necessary changes just to showcase the home's best features. All right, so let's get this straight right from the beginning. Staging is not the same as decorating. So what you're doing when you stage your home is you're essentially moving out. You really want to give the feel that you're not living there anymore, so that when a buyer comes in, they can kind of look at the house as if they could envision themselves living in that space. So many people overlook the importance of home staging and just what it can do to help your listing and to help your home sell. So let's talk about why home staging is so important. So the biggest thing is that staging can actually increase the perceived value of the property. So by presenting a home in its best light and really showcasing its best features, you can really increase the value of the home to the buyer. So in the end, there's a really good chance that you're going to get more for your home by staging it versus if you didn't do that staging. So there's actually a statistic out of Realtor magazine that says that homes that are staged actually sell for 25% more than homes that aren't staged. So you guys, this is a huge amount of money that's being left on the table if you're not investing in home staging. All right, so not only does staging increase the value of the property, but it also helps the home sell a lot quicker. So there's another statistic that talks about this, and it actually says that a professionally staged home spends 73% less time on the market than a home that wasn't staged. So this is another big thing that sellers want. They want their homes to be selling quick. You don't want to list your home and then have it on the market for days, weeks, and months, and really just it turns into a stale listing. So you want to get your house up, you want it to be attractive, and you want it to sell really quickly, and that's what staging does. Another benefit of home staging is that it really helps your house stand out. So something that I've noticed here, and this might not be where you live, but staging is not a big thing here where I live. And so if you were to get your home staged, it would really stand out from the competition because it's not something that other people are doing. So I'm sure you won't be surprised by this statistic, but 95% of buyers now shop online for homes. So what does that mean? That means that you want your listing photos to be eye-catching. And if you get your home staged, that is definitely going to improve those listing photos. And it's going to increase the chance that a buyer books an in-person viewing of your home. So lastly, home staging can help the buyers to envision themselves living in the space. So at the very beginning, I talked about one of the things a person should do when they stage is depersonalize. So what that means is that you're really removing any personal things from the space, such as family photos, anything that really gives a feel that a family or people are living in that space. So something that I heard recently that I thought was really, really interesting, and I've definitely experienced this with buyers when showing them properties, is that when a home is not staged, there's, family photos placed on the walls, a buyer kind of walks in, they start to focus on those things. They start to look at the pictures and say, oh, hey, I think I actually know this person. I didn't realize that they were the ones selling this house. So instead of actually focusing on looking around at the house, they're distracted by these photos and they're really not even viewing the home. And another thing that happens is that they almost feel like they're intruding in someone's space, and they'll almost rush around and look around quickly to sort of get out of the house because they really feel like, they're in someone else's home. But if you stage your home and really remove all of those personal items, then it takes away that feeling of intrusion, and really the people can look around and they start to envision themselves in that space. They start to think like, wow, I could see myself hanging out in this living room or cooking supper in this kitchen, because it doesn't feel like someone else is living there. And that's really the sort of feeling that you want to give when you put your home on the market. So now that I've hopefully convinced you that staging is a really important thing to do before listing your home, you might be thinking, well, I don't know the first thing about staging. I have no idea where I would even start. But you know what? I can help you with that too. I actually know a home stager that is very professional. She's trained and she does a fantastic job of staging. So she offers consultations or she offers full staging. And who I'm talking about, if you're local to Melfort, is Mazuryk Staging. So like I said, Mazuryk is very professional. I've met with her. I've seen a lot of the work that she does, and she has a lot of tips for sellers for staging that I think can really help you get a quick sale and get more money for your house. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link all of Mazuryk's information in the description below, so you can contact her, her phone or her email. You can also go on her website and check things out on there, or go on her Instagram page. So I'll link all of that in the description below. So one more thing before you guys go, please leave a comment below an experience that you've had viewing a home that wasn't staged versus one that you think was staged, and just the difference that you felt. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope that you learned something. Please give it a like, and I'll see you guys next week.